Collins has an MFA program in playwriting, and they had for a while something called the New Works Initiative, which was a forum for them, I guess, to present and produce their works. Lost its funding, and so the students initiated the Red Eye Project as a fundraiser to promote the idea of new works and the value of new works, which is also part of the mission of the Hamner Theater. And a gentleman named Byron Harris, who I know from an acting class in Charlottesville, who was an MFA candidate at Hollins, contacted me and asked if the Hamner would like to be the East Coast venue, because the gimmick, and it is sort of a gimmick for this whole project, is that it happens simultaneously in 4 time zones. So it's not only on the East Coast, it's in Chicago, Montana, and California, and the woman who's organizing it is located in California. Well, Byron asked me this right after the Hamner had let go of our space in Nelson County, and I immediately thought, what can I do? I need to find a venue, because this is exactly what we want to do. And Claire Myers at the Wayne Theater had actually talked to me about working together to promote a new works reading series, and I thought, perfect, I'll talk to Claire. So I talked to Claire, and we were originally supposed to do a family-friendly performance on November 3rd, and I said, Claire, instead of doing this family-friendly singular performance, let's do a family-friendly evening of 7 10-minute plays. And he said, okay. So here we're doing it here at the Gateway, which is fabulous. So it's a real collaboration. It's the Hamner Theater, it's the Wayne Theater. We're using actors from Stanton, from Waynesboro, from Charlottesville. It's a real coming together of the theater community to promote the idea of new works and supporting theater, period. There's something called 24/7, which is another event like this. And for that, the playwrights start Friday night, and they write furiously till Saturday morning, and then those are the plays that are used. For this project, the plays have already been written by MFA candidates at Hollins and chosen so that they fit certain themes, certain settings, and are family-friendly. I mean, I think that's also a pretty important piece. As an actor, you sort of want to trust that what you're doing is okay, and sometimes you find yourself in the midst of a situation that you would rather not be in, but we don't need to go into that. Anyway, so the plays have already been chosen. What happens is at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning, the directors get their plays, and then they have an hour to talk by phone with the playwrights who are all across the country. At 10:30, everyone congregates here at the Gateway, and the directors choose their actors randomly out of a hat. And then they will go off to either the Wayne office, the Wayne Theater office, or in the back rooms here at the Gateway, or even across at the News Virginian to do, and I think Waynesboro Players also offered a space, so that there will be rehearsals. Every group gets, I think it's a half an hour on the stage here to do tech or to feel what it's like, and those rotate in, and then at 8 p.m. the performance starts. And it's videoed so it can be posted on YouTube or Facebook. What's really interesting is that we'll start at 8, and an hour later Chicago will start at 8, and an hour later Montana will start at 8, and an hour later California will start at 8. So all of these same exact 7 play programs will happen more or less simultaneously. That's exactly a challenge, and thank goodness it's only a 10-minute play. We have, fortunately, the Hamner Theater has moved all of its stuff to Waynesboro, so we have access to costumes, to set pieces, props, things like that. So that, and Waynesboro Players has also offered to loan whatever we might need. So we can accumulate all of that. It'll have to be pretty rapid, and it probably has to be pretty simple because there's not a whole lot of time to get on and off the stage between shows. So it's a challenge, but it's really fun. And it is actually fairly easy to memorize a 10-minute play when you're doing it over and over and over again, which is you put into one day, as you say, 4 weeks of rehearsal. So.